Hi everyone, this is the baritone tutorial on what I'm calling the riff for Yellow Submarine. What it is in the, I believe we do 2 verses and a chorus. At the end of the chorus the words go, and the band begins to play, and there's that really neat little horn riff that goes on. Well, we're going to play that. Now, it could be played on the baritone, could be played on the ukulele, but I thought it would be really neat to use both instruments to get the best of both worlds. The lowness of the ukulele on the baritone, and then you have the high pitched in the ukulele. So it's a nice little run. You're going to start low and then it finishes off high. So I think that's going to work really good. So let's take a look at the baritone part. Now this is on the same sheet that you had your strumming. Everything is all together. So if you have that sheet, let's get started. So let's take a look at this. First of all, the one thing we want to look at is that this is in a shuffle beat, so everything's counted out. Instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's how it's counted to do a shuffle. So if you look at the chart, what's going to happen? They're going to sing, and the band begins to play, and it's a 1, 2, 3. And then what's happening is you have an open note. These are all going to be played on your 4th string, the D, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. And I would suggest just using your fingers just as they lay. Open, index, ring, pinky. Because what happens is you can stop these at the end of that run. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1. That's the riff right there. Now you may notice that if it sounds familiar to you, it's like the Addams Family. That's exactly what that run is. It's a little chromatic run here. Now we have something else to do. That's going to get us 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1. On 2 and 3, we're going to play a G chord. Now, I really want you guys to play, if you can, the movable shape. And here's why. We want to play this, but we want to shut it down. We want to have it actually go just like the snapping fingers in the Addams Family. We don't want to go. We're not looking for that. We're looking for just like that. The open, if you play an open G, very difficult to shut down. So you really want to be able to play a movable shape. Now, here's something you can do. We don't need everybody playing everything. So if you want to play the run, you could do a brush stroke or a tap. If you can put the whole thing together, if you can't play the run and the closed position or the movable chord, just play the movable chord. Let the run go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So you have several options in here to play, but really want to stress that we want the G played like this, okay? So let's take this at 80 so we can see what it is. The baritone part plays the same thing in both sections of this. It sets up for the high end on the uke. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now to shut this down, I'm just releasing the hands here. I'm not lifting them off. I'm just relaxing the pressure, and it immediately shuts the sound down, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, okay? Now I've got the metronome set at 80. Once you're comfortable with that, you can take it on up. We're probably going to be somewhere around the range of 100, 104 when we play this. Now, as far as playing the run, I use my thumb. It just happens to be when I'm playing that low string like that. I would suggest using that. Just trying to get the most even sound you can. Just like that, okay? But again, if you can't make this whole move, pick which thing you want to play. If you want to play the run, if you can play the movable shape, let the run go. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. And if you can play it all, and that'll get you in there, okay? All right, enjoy that. Take your time, slow it down if you need to. If you're not used to playing with your thumb like that, take some time to just do the run really slow until you get comfortable with it, and you'll get into it. And once you have it, and once you can play it, speeding it up isn't that difficult. So enjoy.